is really happening?
Yeah, it's happening.
Jurassic World Chaos Theory introduced us to multiple new characters, one of which was Mateo, a somewhat lovable character that was at the forefront of Brooklyn's original death. But is there more to this guy than what we originally thought? Well, it's time to explore this further. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Chaos Theory video. Today we're going to be discussing a theory that was briefly mentioned in yesterday's video. I want to explore the character of Mateo just a little bit more because he seems to be too convenient of a person to be a good person, and that's what we were led to believe in season 1. So I think there's still a little bit more to his story, as we'll discuss later on in this video. As for right now, we're still covering as much Chaos Theory content as possible, alongside other Jurassic World content as well. So double check that you're coming back to watch every video every day, and subscribe if you're new around here, as we're currently aiming for 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Today we're striving for 1,000 likes on the video, so make sure you like the video as well so that we can reach that target. But for now, make sure that you're sat back, relaxed and enjoying your G Fuel after using code SWERVE, as it's time to theorise as to who Mateo really is. So who actually is Mateo from what we were told in season 1? Well, he is a character who seems to be around a 5'10" height, dark hair, wears glasses, and he used to work for the DPW. This was until he started to get more into the shady side of things with the DPW and thought that Brooklyn originally died as well. Now, he seemed to be a good guy. He seemed to save the campers of Darius and Kenji from the Atrociraptor attack that ended up killing Kenji's father. But then he also was able to save the rest of the campers conveniently as well by crashing straight into the building where the Atrociraptors and the creepy raptor handler was as well. So it just makes you think that those 2 times he just conveniently showed up and saved these campers somehow. But yes, he does seem like a genuine bloke, he seemed like a really nice guy, and it just, I don't know, I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. I mean, sure, in season 1 he seemed to be a nice guy, he came across as somebody that you can somewhat trust. But it's the convenience for me. It's how he was so conveniently placed every single time to save the campers. I mean, sure, he was technically trying to track the campers for quite some time, and I believe he was the character that was in the car at the end of episode 2. But at the same time, he just conveniently appears to where Kenji and Darius was, even though they were pretty much in the middle of nowhere, away from where Ben's van was, which was the thing that was being tracked by Mateo originally. So how or why he was able to discover Kenji and Darius, and how he knew that they were going to be in danger as well, that makes me think things, you know? Not only that, but again, another convenient appearance, he drives a truck through a wall and he had no right to think that the campers were there either. So there were 2 moments where he was just so convenient in his placement, where we can start to think, maybe he knew a little bit more, maybe he's a lot different than what we originally thought. I mean, sure, he was working with the authorities with the DPW. However, every single authority seems to be working with the bad guys now. So yes, we can say, oh, he worked with the authorities, he's fine. We can't really say that entirely for everyone, because we've seen in Chaos Theory that there are many corrupt people working within the DPW now. So I can only imagine more corrupt people across the CIA, the FBI, the police, a lot more going on. And not only that, he did delve into the shady side of this world, so it is for a fact that he has been on the bad side of things throughout his time in his life as well, and very recently. Now, he was supposed to be looking after the eggs, and also more specifically the egg of Bumpy. However, we can see in episode 10 that Bumpy's egg seems to be in a briefcase. Now, this scene does take place before Ben requests Mateo to look after him, but something is telling me that since we see those eggs will be appearing in season 2 of Chaos Theory, maybe Mateo already knew that he had the trust of Ben, Darius, Kenji and the rest of the campers, and went ahead and took the eggs anyways, knowing that he would be told to look after the eggs as well. Again, something there just makes me think that something bad is happening with this guy and he's not as good as he seems to be. But how is the best way that I can describe this character? Well, I tried to think about it and I tried to play some comparison cards with the rest of the franchise, and the best way I can describe who I think Mateo really is Hap. But in reverse. What do I really mean by that? Well, if you guys have seen Camp Cretaceous Season 2, Hap was arguably one of the best characters in the whole entire series, and originally we thought Hap was a very bad guy, just like Mitch and Tiff. We thought he'd be the bad guy of the bad guy, the top dog, but after this we found out that that's not really true. He's a genuine person and he actually sacrificed his own life so that the rest of the campers can get away safely. Now his character ended up dying by the Baryonyxes, as we know, but it was the way that we were led to believe that he was a bad guy, but ended up being a really good guy. I believe the same thing is happening here with Mateo, just in reverse. We're led to believe that he is a good guy, but he's actually a really bad guy. He seems like that nerdy character that you kind of fall in love with, and he's a character that, he's adorable, but at the same time he's very sinister, and we won't find that out until season 2 or season 3 of Chaos Theory. So that makes me think, will we get to see him in season 2? Well, if he was supposedly in charge of the eggs, and with Bumpy's egg more specifically, we know that those eggs are appearing in season 2 based on some toys. So I believe if there is some connection there, if he was involved with those eggs, yeah, we will be seeing Mateo in season 2 of Chaos Theory. Not too sure to what extent, but I do believe that there is a lot more to his story than what we originally thought in season 1. So I do believe that we will be seeing him in season 2, and maybe even season 3, and we will be revealed that he is a more sinister person than what we thought from season 1. Mateo, being a new character, still has a lot of story to tell, and I do believe we deserve to learn a little bit more about him, but I can't help but wonder what his full story will entail. He seems genuine at first, but he also has something about him, something I just can't figure out right now. My gut says not to trust him. So for now, I guess we'll just have to sit and wait until we see more Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 coming later this year. If you enjoyed today's video, then please be sure you like the video and subscribe if you're new around here, but most importantly, make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.